to do a little something that I saw an idea, I don't know, somewhere, and it kind of got me thinking about doing the same thing. Or guy was making stuff out of old cowboy boots. So this is a pair that I've had for, oh man, quite a while, and they don't fit anymore. They're all blown out in the side here. Part of that is because the way I've always worn my boots and the way I like my boots isn't how they fit them anymore. So I'm always kinda, I wear boots out fast. They never last very long. I'm kind of upset with the quality of them these days. I have yet to find some that I really like, I guess. But I saw a guy, he made a water bottle holder out of a pair of these boots. You know, I like my Yeti water bottle, so I think I'm gonna do the same thing. So the first thing we gotta do is we gotta take the shaft of this boot off of the lower. So I'm just gonna use a utility knife and go ahead and cut that out. Got quite the mess here in this corner. There we go. Get. Okay. Boot top. And now I'm looking at these and man, I don't even know if this little project's gonna work. These aren't even real leather. They're not whole leather bottom, and I'm assuming that's probably not even real leather. It sure doesn't look like it. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna sew this side together, and that'll give me a pocket right here. But first, I'm gonna go take apart the other boot. Good golly, guys, it is really coming down out there. Oh, it's gonna be a mess. Anywhere from 2 to 7 inches, we're told. When we flattened out, we'll switch this big one. I'm actually not gonna sew right across the bottom. I'm gonna try to leave a bit of a gap as a drain. All right, so what that does is that gives our stitches the same spacing all the way across. So now I'll be able to come in with my speedy stitcher and stitch us up. We're just gonna work our way down our stitches here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stitch this side, and I'll pick it back up when I get this side stitched. Have you guys even been able to see what I've been doing? I hope so. All right, gang, there we go. We got our boot bottom all stitched up here. Still got my little hole here to drain, because anytime I've found that you have a big open box like this, it gets full of junk. So I'm hoping that'll let water dribble out and anything like that. So the only thing I'm going to do to finish this is I'm going to pop 2 rivets here, 2 rivets here, and I think we're going to call that good. Whew, got a little aggressive with that hole punch. I like to throw a rivet at the end of my stitches because I'm nervous that in my own ability that I might not get it right. So throwing that rivet on there just helps me feel like my stitches will hold without any issue. These boots have a goofy, like almost foam liner in them. Makes it hard for my rivet set to really get it nice and round. It's almost easier to just use the straight hammer. Alright, there we go. Now I think what I can do is then I can have a string through here and either tie it to a saddle or tie it to my four-wheeler or tie it on my tool belt, anywhere. And I'll just have a nice pouch that'll hold, I don't know, might hold fence staples, hold all sorts of stuff. So yeah, there you go. If you got an old pair of boots laying around and you want to make a little pouch, I recommend this. I wanted to try it on a pair of boots I didn't really care about. Believe it or not, these boots are like twice the quality of these ones. These ones, I'm not even going to say the name of them, but these ones, I've had these for like 12 years. I've had them resoled 3 times, and they finally just blew out. I was in some real nasty mud and they finally just cracked out. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same to these because they have a really nice leather, and yeah, give these guys a second chance at life. Seriously? Here's kind of a cool little bonus. I left this one unstitched. It makes a pretty decent little rifle scabbard for my lever action 30-30. Gives me a nice little lashing point, sits right in. The stitches hold the lever. I think I might just keep this one just like this.